I thought my mother was my best friend until last night. I feel completely blindsided. I grew up in a family where my father was mostly absent emotionally, so I became very close to my mother. She's much younger than my father and always seemed to understand me better than anyone else. I shared everything with her and genuinely thought she was my best friend. A few days ago, we attended a wedding reception. My mother kept introducing me to different women, and I didn't think much of it until I realized they were actually there to see me as a potential match for their sons. I was shocked. My father had previously told me I had at least 3 more years before marriage was even a discussion, so I wasn't thinking about it at all. The realization hit me so hard that I had an anxiety attack. One of the men they were considering is 30 years old. I told my mother I wasn't comfortable with the age gap and, more importantly, I'm not mentally prepared for marriage right now. I thought she'd understand. Instead, a relative later called me and casually mentioned that they had already visited the guy's house because his family seemed wealthy. I was confused and asked my mother why she hadn't already said no. That's when everything exploded. She started yelling, saying that if I keep refusing, I'll sit on their heads forever. She said things like, "What have you even achieved in life?" and blamed sending me to another city for college, saying it made me like those city girls who are stubborn and don't listen. I stayed quiet because I thought she'd calm down. But the next morning she said even harsher things, and honestly, LV never felt so hurt. What hurts most isn't the marriage discussion itself. It's realizing that the person I thought understood me the most apparently doesn't. All I've ever wanted is the chance to finish building my own life before getting married. And if I do marry someday, LD prefers someone closer to my age. Watching my parents' marriage has made me cautious about large age gaps and compatibility, because I've seen them arguing almost every day, and my mother still blames her own mother because they forced my mom to marry my father. The irony is my mother is doing the same thing to me. I keep wondering, was this really the only man on earth? Why is saying, "I'm not ready" being treated like a crime? Right now I feel betrayed, guilty, angry, and confused all at once. I've no clue how I am going to handle this situation. Arn, I'm just going to cry.